I'm Bree True, and I am back today to tell you 8 things that no one tells you, or at least no one told me, about curly hair when starting the curly girl method. If you're interested in embracing your natural curls, but you're pretty sure there's some trick that no one is telling you, there might be. Keep on watching to find out. So, the first trick that no one tells you, and I think this is not the most important, but one of the most important things that I realized about doing my hair, is that if it does not look good when it's wet, it ain't gonna look good when it's dry. Basically, curls when they are wet are in their happiest stage. When it's wet, if it's already tangled, if it's already frizzing, if it's already doing those things that we don't want when it's dry, then you can't expect it to somehow go away when it dries. Does that make sense? So what has helped me with doing my own hair is learning that when I am styling it, if I finish styling and I'm about to begin the diffusing or drying process and it doesn't look good, it's in my best effort to go ahead and redo it. I know you might not always have the time for it. I'm a mama. I don't always have the time for it. Basically, all the things that you kind of learn along the way will be expedited. Is that a good term to use here? Expedited. That doesn't still fit very well. You'll learn things faster if you just go ahead and redo it when it's wet until you get to a happy place that you like. And then when you dry it, it's still gonna look happy. The second tip or trick that you might not be aware of is that different products have different purposes. Now I know that sounds really general, but hear me out. Some products are curl activators. Some products are creams. Some products are gels. All of these words have specific meanings for what they mean to do to your hair. A really good trick to know when you are looking at your products and trying to pick your wash day routine for that day is creams equal moisture. Gels equal hold. So you need both in your wash day routine if you're going to have moisturized curls that last. Third tip or trick that I want to talk about is that any good thing can be overdone. People are going to tell you all the time, use protein treatments, deep conditioning treatments, clarify your hair. All of these things are, yes, essential and necessary and amazing and helpful, but if you do them too often, can be brutal. Too much of any good thing is just bad. So this is where tip number 4 comes in. I recommend having a planner that you can write down hair stuff in. You can use a handheld planner, which I really like. Having like a physical book is really helpful, so I can just look in here and be like, I did a protein treatment last week and I haven't clarified for 4 weeks. Now is a good time to clarify. But you can also use your phone or like a calendar, a straight up calendar that's on your wall right now. Whatever works for you, but having somewhere to write down when and what you are doing to your hair so that you are not overloading these good things is super helpful. And it's gonna help you learn a lot faster if you write down how you're applying your products and what products you're using every wash day. That way you don't have situations like, oh man, I love that picture. That was such a good wash day. I have no idea what I used in my hair that day. Beep! That's where you're like censoring, you're cussing, because I've been there. And I've been so mad at myself for not knowing what I did on that perfect wash day. So adding that into your planner, as well as your protein treatments, deep conditioning treatments, and clarifying days, that's your hair Bible. That book will keep you on track, keep you going, keep you sane. But my last tip of this video is that nothing with curly hair should be painful. This is such a big tip, you guys. Like, with curly hair growing up, you probably thought brushing your hair was horrible. A horrible experience. Drying your hair was horrible. Trying to do any styling with your hair was horrible. Nothing should be painful. Painful hair is breaking, damaged, tangled, not healthy hair. And even if your hair is still in transition phase, it shouldn't be painful, trust me. So if you have a lot of trouble detangling your hair, try adding more conditioner. Same with finger coiling. Finger coiling should not hurt. If it is, you're probably doing it too far down in your hair strand. Try starting way up next to your root. If you're trying to do a style that requires a half up, half down, or you're trying to put your hair all up, basically don't pull so hard. Take your finger and section out your hair following your curl families. Take your hair up and smooth it over the top instead of raking through trying to pull it all back into a big ponytail. These tips are going to save you a lot of pain because curly hair can be painful, but it doesn't need to be. Alright, and that was very dramatic end to this video. If you liked it and if you learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I really like making videos and I hope they help some people. So if they do, let me know because it encourages me to continue making them. And I think that's it. So until next time, adios.